Hey Planner Babes, welcome to According to Allie. Today's video is all about the Happy Planner Squad. I answer your questions about how to apply and what my past year was like being on the squad. I hope you enjoy. So before we get started, I have to have a quick disclaimer here. This video is all about my personal experience. It is only things that I did, experienced, opinions on the squad. It has nothing to do with Happy Planner. I have nothing to do with the applications this year. Everything might be different with applications and what the squad is like. So don't take my word for everything. It's all my experience and opinion. So let's get started. I asked on Instagram if anyone had questions about applying for the squad because this year the Happy Planner Squad applications go live on May 13th. Next week already. Oh my gosh. If you're newer to Happy Planner and don't know what the squad is, it's basically the Happy Planners brand ambassadors who are sent product and show how to use it, how to use Happy Planner in different ways. There were 21 of us this past year from last June 1st to this June 1st. And we got to connect, get to know each other, make projects for Happy Planner that were featured on their website and social media, and basically just really enjoy representing the brand Happy Planner. Okay, so here are some of the questions I got on my Instagram. Question number 1, how do you apply? So last year, open applications came out and you were asked to email in a few projects and answer some questions. It's really simple. It's nothing super hard. They're not quizzing you on the Happy Planner. And if you really know their stuff, they basically asked you a few questions about your experience with the Happy Planner, how you use the Happy Planner, and then of course they wanted some pictures of your planner. They asked for a before the pen spread and after the pen spread and a unique way you use the Happy Planner. Next question, what projects did I submit? Okay, so I submitted a before the pen. I'll show you here. And after the pen. And then a unique way I use the Happy Planner. All of these are just what I submitted. It's not a rule of how you need to enter the squad applications or what you need to create to be on the squad. Again, this is all just my experience on the squad for 2018-2019. Okay, next question. What was your creative use of the Happy Planner? I submitted my habit trackers that I used to use. I actually don't use them anymore, but at the time I did. I also submitted a picture of my wellness planner. I had used a horizontal planner and turned it into a wellness planner. The creative use of the Happy Planner can be such a wide range of ideas. It can be a way that you take their current product and use it in a different way. It could be a way that you personalize their product and customize it just for your needs. It doesn't have to be crazy, super out of the box, unique. It can be, but don't feel pressured to come up with really complex ideas. Simple is good. Simple is fun. And just be you. So next question, are international planner babes allowed to apply? Last year they did not. As far as this year, I really don't know. I think I heard somewhere from Stephanie that they will be accepting international applications this year. I think it was on one of her lives, but again, this is not my squad. I am not in charge. So I'm not sure what they're going with this year. Be sure to keep an eye on your email if you're signed up for their email newsletter, and keep an eye on Instagram for all of the details, and I'm sure Happy Planner will make sure you get all of those before the application goes live. Next question, why did I try out? Okay, so I've been asked this before and I try to think of why did I do it? To me it wasn't even really an option. I was at that point of using my planner and having my Instagram that I really wanted to go big or go home kind of thing. So I really admired the previous squad, the design team before. They were called the design team. This past year was the first time we were called the squad. I admired all the veterans, Heather, Erica, Marielle, April, Jenny, all of the veterans, and the relationships they got to build with other people on the design team and planners like you guys. And to me, it was just a dream come true to be able to represent a brand that changed my life so much, to be able to reach out and help other planner babes. That is really my goal with my YouTube channel and Instagram. I love to teach and help you guys. That's what I look forward to every day when I post a video. I want to help. So Happy Planner gave me a big, humongous audience that I could help, that I could connect with in the planner community, and I just wanted to represent the brand and the happy that I felt from using it. This next question is very common. I got it a lot. Do you need a lot of followers? Do you need a YouTube channel? Can you be a newbie to apply for the squad? And the answer is no, yes. So you don't have to have a lot of followers. I think I had fewer than 5,000 or barely over 5,000 when I applied. And I know for a fact that some girls on the squad had even fewer than me. You don't have to have a lot of followers. That's not what they're looking for. You do want some sort of Instagram presence. You want to be on there. That's what they're going to use to share their brand. This is a brand ambassador with social media. So Instagram, Facebook, those are great. YouTube is a bonus. A lot of girls do not have YouTube channels, and guys, hey Gabe, do not have YouTube channels and still don't. I did not have a YouTube channel until this past, when did I start? March? January? February? I don't even remember. I haven't been doing this very long. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a representation of their brand, and they'll take care of sharing your stuff enough to gain you followers, but that's just a bonus. That's not the point of any of this, in my opinion. Okay, the second most common question that I got was, am I reapplying? I will only answer this question for me. If you want to know about all 20 other girls and guy, you'll have to talk to them. For me, I will not be returning next year. I had an amazing time on the squad this year. It was so fulfilling. It was awesome. It was really a dream come true because of how much I love this brand. But I am on to bigger and maybe not necessarily better, but different things. And I'm looking forward to the future. But I will always be loyal and love my Happy Planner and my squad. Again, I just want to take a moment to have my little disclaimer and reminder that all of this is my opinion and my experience. It is in no way affiliated with the Happy Planner or Stephanie or how they're going to do the applications this year. Remember, everything could be different. This is the past year and stuff I experienced. Okay, the next question I got is how to be unique or how to stand out. And this question is interesting because to me, you already are unique. You already do stand out. There's no need to be trying to do stuff that you don't do or be someone you aren't. Any of that will not get you any farther. Be yourself. Authenticity works. Authenticity is real and people can tell. So to me, being unique is being you because there's no one else like you. My advice would be not to try to make things that you haven't made before or do things that you've never done before. Don't change up your style because you're having a down day about your creativity. Be you, do you, stay true to you, and you will succeed in the world whether it's squad or not. One thing that I promised myself when I got on squad was that I wouldn't change up how I did things, and I didn't. I'm proud of that fact. I didn't make projects that I wouldn't normally do. I didn't create things to be like somebody else. And to me, that shows the value in myself, in my uniqueness, and you should also value that same bit of you. They want you for you on the squad. Remember, it's for you, not for all your paper and your Happy Planner. That's a side note. They want you representing the squad and the creativity you already have. Don't be anyone but yourself. Next question, what are they looking for? Again, this is my opinion and experience, so I can't really answer that question. In my opinion and experience, they are looking for someone to represent their brand. So think about what the Happy Planner is. What is it to you? What does it represent? It represents happy. That doesn't mean you can't have a bad day, a down day. That doesn't mean you can't struggle with depression or anxiety. I do. It means you want to embody their spirit, embody the happiness of the Happy Planner. You want to use their product, authentically use their product. Again,
authentically use their product.
They're going to look at your previous posts and see if you're really a brand lover. Do you truly love Happy Planner, or are you applying because you want free stuff? They want, in my opinion, they want somebody that embodies their brand, that uses their stuff, and truly loves their product. No phonies allowed. It doesn't matter if you're new to the company, to the products. It matters if you love it or not. Let that shine through, let your authenticity show through, and you'll be just fine. You also want to maintain a bit of professionalism. Not that you can't show your opinions or share your opinions, or how you're truly feeling that day. You don't need to hide if you're having a bad day, but you do need to have a bit of a filter. You don't want to be out there, starting drama with people or commenting rude things. That it's basic. It's common sense, if you ask me, if you're representing a big brand, a big company, that you have a level of professionalism when it comes to calling people out or spilling the tea or whatever it is, that you stay away from that and try to stay neutral. Next question, how many applications were there last year? I'm not sure the exact number, but I do remember hearing something like 300 applications. I wouldn't be surprised if there are even more this year. This planner community, Instagram, and Happy Planners grows every year. But that doesn't really matter, right? You are you, and you are special, and you are unique, and you will stand out among all the applications. Next question, do you need lighting, cameras, and special equipment to apply? No, absolutely not. You do need very well lit pictures, not over edited pictures. They want you to highlight their product. They want their product to stand out. So you want to take good pictures, but that's really easy. A lot of the squad takes pictures on their phone. I think most of them do. I use my iPad. I have these lights because my house is very dark and it's very hard for me to take a decent picture. But if you have sunlight and your phone and you use the right editing tools, anyone can take a great picture. I personally use some daylight bulbs, foam core board, white one. My iPad, and then I edit with Pick, Tap, Go, and Snapseed. Okay, so some people asked about after the pens and handwriting. So they do want you to submit an after the pen, of course. You have to have spreads that are written on. That shows how you're using it. While sometimes they share a lot of before the pen spreads, they do want you to write in your planner and demonstrate how you use your planner. Show everybody how you use it, whether it's practicing hand lettering like I do, or scribble scrabble writing and checking off lists. Any way you use it is fine. Not everybody has perfect writing. Stephanie Fleming doesn't even, and she's proud of that fact of how real her planner stays. So don't be afraid of your writing or your handwriting or after the pen spreads at all. Everyone can be on it no matter what your handwriting. Okay, last question about applying. How do you impress Stephanie? Again, similar to the previous question, don't worry about impressing Stephanie. Just be yourself. Do you? Be on the squad. There are plenty of people last year who applied to be on the squad, did not make it, and now have more followers than people on the squad. Just keep plugging away. Be you, do you. Apply every year. Keep trying, improve or tweak your photos, but just be yourself. Authenticity wins. Being yourself is the best choice. So those were all the questions about applying. My general advice for the application process, like I said more than once, is just be yourself, be authentic, and be honest. Anything else will probably be seen through, and they don't want anything else but your authentic, unique self. So that's my general advice for applying for the squad. Next week, May 13th, the application's open. Okay, before I answer questions about actually being on the squad, I want to remind you with my disclaimer in case you were skipping by that all of these answers are my opinion only. They're my opinion and my experience. All the application process and squad for next year might be different. This is me recapping what I did last year. Okay, one of the most common questions about being on the squad, how often do you post? There's no real regular answer for that. You post when they ask for you to. Happy Planner gives you a heads up, says, hey, you're going to have this date, please turn something in, and then you do it. That's it. They do give you time ahead of time. Oh, it could be anywhere from a week or a month in advance. They give you plenty of time to do it. They give you leeway if you're busy. They know you have a life and that you might be busy with other things, but they ask for a project and you say okay, and you make one and you give it to them. It's really easy. Next question is, how long are you on the squad? Again, there's like no real answer for that one. Some people have been on the squad or been representing Happy Planner for 2 or 3 years now. Other people like me have only been on the squad for 1 year. It's really up to Stephanie and Hannah and all the Happy Planners, all the people at Happy Planner to decide how long you'll be on. Any length of time is an honor, honestly. Even if I'm not on it for 3, 4, 5 years, this 1 year was amazing. I would have taken 1 month. These 2 questions are so serious. Anyway. The next 2 questions are, what didn't you like and what was the hardest part? Nothing. Everything was perfect and amazing all the time. Okay, so really, nothing really was hard at all. And there wasn't anything I disliked either. I loved being on the squad and I basically just did what I was already doing and submitted it. The only thing that I would mention is that sometimes there might be some pressure to perform. You might start to second guess yourself as a squad member that you are not as good as other squad members, or your projects aren't featured as often as other. But that's my personal experience. Again, I sometimes had feelings like that, but not too often. And that was just me. Maybe some other squad members never felt less than or compared to or anything like that. But I think that's the way it is representing a brand of any size or with a group of people. Sometimes there are these imagined pressures that you might put on yourself, but there is absolutely no pressure from Happy Planner or other squad members. Sometimes being in the spotlight with creativity can add some pressure, and this is no exception, but I would absolutely do it again, and I loved every second of being on the squad. That did not take away from my experience or make me regret any of it in the slightest. Next question, what are the expectations for being on the squad? This one, again, I don't know. It could change. For me, the way I translate this question is to represent the brand positively, creatively, and happily. You want to maintain a level of professionalism and you want to fulfill your obligations. So that means creating projects, doing what you're asked. But that's just any kind of give and take business-like relationship. So there you have it. Those are the questions I got and my answers. One more time for the back row. This was all my experience, my opinions. This in no way reflects what the squad will be like next year. No way reflects how the squad will be chosen this year. I hope you guys are understanding of that. I wanted to help you guys out, but I don't want to step on any toes. So please respect that these are not necessarily everything the Happy Planner will do or continue doing in the future. I'm so glad to be able to answer these questions for you. I always want to be an open book with you guys on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I like to answer questions, and like I said before, I love to teach you guys and help in any way I can. If I didn't answer your question, feel free to DM me on Instagram if it's more of a heavy, hard-hitting question, or you can just leave it down in the comments and I'll be sure to get it to you. if I can, if I want to, I'll try to answer your questions the best way I can. I also want to take a moment to just say that being on the Happy Planner Squad was an absolute dream come true. Happy Planner changed my life. The people I've met, the experiences that I've had are completely irreplaceable, invaluable, and from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful for this experience. So there it is. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.